Hey, Good Fox here. Today we got a review of GOAT Randy Moss, and instead of the GOAT of the team, he is the greatest of all time. Probably got to be top 3 receiver in MUT right now, and he's only 87 overall. Like the stats, yeah. So the catch and traffic's a little low, catching's a little low, spec catch, you know, it's lower than the top. Spec's actually 90, really good, and he's got playmaker on him, which makes him extraordinary if you like a playmaker offense. But I know a lot of people do. It was a huge thing in 17. It's gonna be a huge thing again in 18. Maybe people don't need to use it as much this early because offense is kind of overpowered over the defense for like posts and corners and stuff like that. But you're going to see Randy Moss do what Randy Moss does best during this clips. Run in a straight line, catch the ball, and score touchdowns. His height at 6'4" really makes him stand out. I mean, I guess his closest, you know, his comps are Julio Jones and Chris Carter. Now, both those cards, you know, are 450 to 500,000 coins. So they're a little bit pricier than this Moss, but they're also sellable. Now, how do you factor in a NAT card when you compare him to, say, sellable regular elites? Now, I would say, you know, Randy Moss is human, of course, so he's going to drop, like, balls that a lot of other players are going to drop. Like, his spec catch, 90, he'll be able to get those animations. Maybe the catch and traffic doesn't do it as well, but, like, even in here, like, look, what catch and traffic? What 81 catch and traffic? What are you talking about? But overall, like, your opponent can't press. There's no cornerback that can keep up with Moss on a straight streak and like a press cover 3, especially because the misalignment of a lot of cornerbacks in cover 3. There I tried to just do a little jump, but do a little hootenanny. Like, so, like, to the wide side of a field when a cornerback is, how do you say, pressed, baseline pressed, they're like in no man's land, so they're like 5 yards away from the wide receiver. So if you just throw a 90 guy on a streak, it's game over basically. There was Randy Moss run blocking, not terrible. That's his biggest weakness. I guess we should get to that before we end the whole review. Talk about too much, is he's just like making fools out there of defense. So he's one of the rare receivers in this game that has terrible run block, and I'm sure they did it to balance out the card a little bit. Same way Deion's got terrible block shit, but people have been telling me, Gut Fox, get Deion. Gut Fox, get Deion. It doesn't make a difference. Like, he's still doing whatever. Like, the outside support, everybody run blocks so well, so it's not a big deal. Like, here's Moss going deep. Like, boom. Shakalaka. So, do you trust the run block on Moss? I still think you do not want him in there when you have run block. But if you have, like, say, a guy with such a strength with Moss, like speed, height, and then he catches the ball, you can always sub out for run blocking purposes. Sub in, I don't know, whatever a good tight end is if you want to run the ball tremendously. Yeah, he's not going to be able to, your opponent will be able to tell when you're passing and running, but some people are just dense and don't do that. Like, this is going to look like the same play over and over again, but like, that's 2 different plays. Just streak him. He tried to press me again. It's not going to work. Stop pressing Moss. This guy's a stud, top 3. And it's NAT, so it's hard to judge the value. Without any value in consideration, 9.5. Love this card. Just a little bit of weakness in the run block. With the value NAT, it's hard to judge on that, so I'm just going to pass on the with the value. But thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.